Question 16. David, Jane and Mary are beach inspectors. 3 beaches, Harlech, Rhyl and Porthcawl, are all to be inspected on a certain day. It is decided to share the work so the inspectors will visit 1 beach each, chosen at random. List all the possible different ways they could share the work. One has already been done for you. So to get the 2 marks, I need to list all of the different ways they could share the work. So this is the first option they've given you. So David going to Harlech Beach, Jane to Rhyl and Mary to Porthcawl. So there's lots of space underneath. It's a good idea to keep David's options here, Jane's here and Mary's here. So if we start with David, still visiting Harlech Beach. We can actually see that Jane could end up going to Porthcawl instead and Mary could go to Rhyl. So you don't have to copy out the names all the time as long as it's clear what you're doing. So Jane, instead of going to Rhyl, could go to Porthcawl. And Mary could go to Rhyl. So now there's no other options where David could stay at Harlech Beach. So we're going to have to move David now to the next beach. So we could say that David is then going to Rhyl. And then we can move this over. So Jane could go to Harlech. And the last one then, Mary would go to Porthcawl. Again, if David stays in Rhyl, Jane and Mary could swap. So there's no other options where David could stay in Rhyl now because Jane and Mary have already swapped. So let's try David in the final beach, Porthcawl. Again, so David can stay in Porthcawl and the 2 girls can swap. So each person has then had the opportunity of going to all of the beaches twice. So David has been to Harlech twice, Rhyl twice, Porthcawl twice. Jane has been to Rhyl twice, Harlech twice and Porthcawl. And Mary has done the same. So the examiner will give you 2 marks if you have the remaining 5 options. And you'll have 1 mark for 3 or 4 correct combinations. Anything less than that would be 0 marks. Again, you don't have to copy out the names perfectly. You could have, even if you did D to H, D to R, D to P and so on.